When I learned that the villain was a merman who dropped pearls whenever he cried, I took out the discarded pregnancy test stick from the trash can and headed toward the rooftop. Well, how many bobbies do you merfolk have in one pregnancy? Do they eat fish food or baby formula? Theo Atwater, who was attempting suicide, slipped and almost fell from the 18th floor. I shook my head with a sigh. Forget it, I'll just throw the baby into the sea after giving birth. Later, when the baby was born, Theo was too scared to sleep, fearing that I would release the baby into the sea. When the female lead, Melody Carlisle, and the male lead, Reagan York, were arguing and came to see us, he was looking at our baby's swimming results and roaring, "You're one of us, merfolk. How could you be afraid of water?" Chapter 1. I knew Theo Atwater was the villain of this world, and I was the wife his grandfather arranged for him before he died. The original mission I was supposed to fulfill upon transmigrating here was to save him, but I slacked. Not only did I fail to save him, but I also squandered his money and occupied his bed. The system was completely at a loss when it saw that the corruption level remained motionless. The last time it appeared, it had coldly said, "I'll come to pick you up when the villain dies." I waited for more than half a year. Today was a good day, suitable for a burial. And Theo got his heart broken by the female lead, Melody Carlisle, and climbed up to the rooftop alone. I had already fully donned the jewelry in the safe, eagerly awaiting the arrival of the system. However, when the system appeared, it remarked, "Elle, why are you wearing the villain's tears on your body?" What? I lowered my head in astonishment and looked at the priceless pearl necklace around my neck. Theo's a merman, and these pearls are his tears, the system said quietly. A merman merfolk in this story shed pearls. My worldview instantly crumbled. He was not a villain but a cash cow. This string of pearls was originally hidden in a secret compartment in the study. I thought it was a birthday gift for Melody. However, the gift remained ungiven even after her birthday party ended. Thus, I stole it on a dark and stormy night. I remembered when Theo found me wearing it. He asked me with a complicated look, "You like this?" I rolled my eyes on the spot. Of course, who would turn down money? I had it appraised, and it was worth $120 million. Now that I thought about it, his expression at the time meant he was enlightened by the fact that I liked his tears. System, I think he can still be saved. I ripped off the pearl necklace, took out the pregnancy test from the trash can, and rushed to the rooftop. Theo had already climbed over the railing, half his body dangling 18 floors high. Out of breath, I held up the pregnancy test. Wait, well, how many bobbies do you merfolk have in one pregnancy? Do they eat fish food or baby formula? He slipped and nearly fell from the 18th floor. He clung tightly to the railing, half his body dangling over the edge. What did you say? You don't want to take responsibility? I was somewhat disappointed, thinking that I had made things worse by telling him. Forget it, I'll just throw the baby back into the sea after they're born. It had happened after he got drugged. He might not even remember it. Before I finished speaking, a dark figure had already flipped back over the railing and pinned me firmly against the wall. How dare you? His eyes blazed with fury. Meanwhile, I secretly curled my lips into a smile and let out a sigh of relief. I had secured my cash cow. After returning from the rooftop, Theo seemed completely out of sorts. Chapter 2. Theo settled me in the bedroom before turning around to enter the study. He locked the door from the inside. I pressed against the door and heard a rapid conversation from behind it. Calcium supplementation during pregnancy? Seaweed? Wait a minute, doctor. You said humans need to soak in seawater every day if they're carrying merbabies. His voice suddenly rose, but she's pregnant. I held back my laughter so much that my stomach hurt. Who would have thought that a vicious and cruel villain would be clutching a phone and
Click the link on the homepage to watch the full follow-up for free.